this is Nach TV, man. If you ain't with Nach TV, man, you ain't with nothing.
When we talking reckless about the life we live in, we be down for Christ when we be up on Linux, saving single mothers and we feeding children. Need a place for class and we secure that building. When Zebo at, you know we need to film this. On my niggas thorough, we be on some true shit. In the boroughs, I'm a down the hill kid, North native, hottest on your playlist.
We riding, we rolling, whole camp roll strong, we been down so long, we riding, we rolling.
Alright, so what's going on, sister? How you doing?
I'm okay, I'm okay.
Alright, introduce yourself. What's your name? Where you from?
Itarah from Newcastle.
We rolling, we been down so long, we can't go wrong, we riding, we rolling.
Okay,
Delaware, yeah.
Alright, so we see you got the fatigue on and the head wrap on, right? We know you affiliated with the UPK, or that's what you claim to represent. What is the ISUPK to you?
ISUPK is basically, like, I would say, saved my life. Honestly, I came into it parallel. A sister that I met in another class basically came and got me. I was in another class, not really being fed. You know, I wasn't really learning anything. I was going, but I wasn't learning anything. And so she was like, you know, let's try ISUPK, because I kind of fell out of the one that I was going to. And I was kind of intimidated at first. I was kind of intimidated because the brothers, y'all, you know what I mean, didn't look the same way as the brothers that was, you know, that I was studying with before. So I took a chance and I came there and I loved it. I loved it. Like, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
You really can't. Like, these brothers are really, really some good brothers, good spirited brothers. You know what I mean? And respectful to women. That's most and foremost.
Right.
They respect their women and don't ever get it twisted.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. They treat us nice, ladies. They do. They really do. They respect us.
Right. So you said you was intimidated. Why? Like, could you explain on that a little bit further?
Well, ISUPK don't conform to the United States, to America's way of what we're supposed to look like.
Like the status quo.
Yeah, exactly. The braids, the no, you know, the no outlines, the beards. It's just, and it reminded me of the guards.
Right.
I was telling one of the officers, y'all reminded me of the Thunder Guards.
Right.
And, you know, that's like a biker gang for those that don't know.
Right.
And so I was just intimidated by it. Yeah,
So,
unwarranted, because I didn't know y'all. Prejudging.
Right.
Prejudging.
So what would you say the difference between your life in the world and your life in the truth? What would you, okay, your life after the UPK and before? What would you say what the difference would be?
The class that I was going to prior to, I was studying in my car with my sisters, with my son, because that's who brought me into the truth. He showed me a video, and video brought out Deuteronomy 28, which was the curses. I was like, whoa, that fits us. I was like, that's us. Right. So all praises to him, for him. But I was still smoking weed. Right. With the other class I was going to, I was still smoking weed. Right. I was smoking cigarettes. The word that was being brought out didn't convict me to change. But after sitting in Captain Ahmad, sitting there, the way he talks about weed and cigarettes, I was like, I gotta put this down. So with every class, I was determined. I was like, that's not gonna be me. My soul isn't worth this blunt. My soul isn't worth, no, I'm sorry, I got it backwards. These cigarettes and these blunts isn't worth my soul. Right. Yeah, so conviction through the word, but through Captain Ahmad.
All right, so you a sister. You one of the first sisters I got. I gotta get your dress. You know what I'm saying? Your head wrap. You one of the first.
Wait, hold on. You gotta check out my shirt.
Judah official shirt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Israel got their own swag. You better know that. You know what I'm saying? So as a sister in the school, like, what did it take? Because some sisters is a tough road to put on a head wrap and put on a dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of battle did it take for you to begin to start walking that way?
Probably the first time a brother complimented me, and not being able to see my shape. You know, he wasn't able to see anything, and he said that I was beautiful. I was like, wow, so we can be beautiful with our head wraps and with our modest dress.
Right.
So yeah, I think that was it for me.
And what does it mean to you, like the head wrap and the dress? Does it mean anything to you?
Well, yeah, it's honorable to the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
And of course I want to please him first and foremost, more than man.
Right.
It's a commandment.
Right.
So yeah. I like, changing it up. I don't know if you know this.
Right.
I changed my little head wraps up.
Right.
you got to get a little
you got
jiggy with
different
it.
flavors.
Right. And this is another thing too. Before Isupk, I was under the impression like no makeup. I was coming to class with no earrings.
Mm-hmm.
And the brothers in the class was like, do you?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to wear the earrings, that's our culture. And
Right.
I'm like, okay, so word. Like,
Right.
I don't have to look like Aunt Jemima's half-breed sister.
Right.
you
Right.
know, I can get jiggy with it and,
Right.
and still be in cahoots. I mean, not in cahoots, but in the Most
the
High.
spirit.
Yeah, in the spirit. Yeah.
So why did they say wear your stuff? Like, 'cause I mean, we know that a woman loves to be beautiful. We know that a woman loves to look pleasing to herself and others. You know what I'm saying? Like, not pleasing, but how would I say this?
Attractive.
Attractive.
Or,
Right.
confidence.
Right. So
Yeah.
so knowing that, okay, in your mind, when they say go ahead, rock your earrings, rock your makeup, rock your hoops, you know what I'm saying? It's simple, but it meant a lot to you. What did it necessarily mean to you when you heard those words? Like,
that basically not a slave to our beliefs. Nobody wants to be homely looking. Like,
right, exactly.
Fix yourself up. You don't have to look. You can be. You can.
Be different.
Yeah, you can be different, and you stand out. You do stand out, sisters.
Right.
You do.
Right.
They look at you. You don't get the same. Ooh, mommy. Ooh, you don't get all those. You get respect,
Right.
basically. You
Right.
get respect. Yeah, you
Exactly.
do. You do.
So-
You do. They don't holler disrespectfully. Put it that way.
So right now you represent every sister UPK. You know what I mean? Is there anything you want to say to any sister that's either in the world or out the world? Something that that you would want to say to anybody that's watching right now? We got two viewers, 2 followers. We're not on live, but this one going to YouTube under Nach TV.
What would I want to say to this?
What was something that you would want to say to any sister that's watching? Maybe your younger sister, your older sister, your mom, your aunt. You know what I'm saying, or a sister in the truth that's considering or seeing you change your life, and she understanding that life is about progression.
What would I say? Because I do have a sister that's not even thinking about the truth.
Right.
See to her. Get on board. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. And believe it or not, the Christian church will have you shackled.
Right.
Our culture is you have a lot more freedom.
Right.
A lot more freedom, and a lot more than what you think.
Right.
Where there is no sin, there's no sin.
law.
No law, there's no sin.
Right.
And so that's deep.
Right.
That's really deep. Because in the Christian churches, they'll have you thinking that everything is a sin, but if it's not in the book, then it's not a sin. And but let me see, what would I tell this?
Like you said, it's deep. It get real heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because you live in a different life nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
You're not living the same life you used to live. Like you said, you put down the weed, you put down the cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? So the life you live is shout out to you.
Right.
Shout out to you. The life you live is heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
But it's not just for yourself. Like, you didn't necessarily give up cigarettes for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gave them up for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can have this interview for the next sister.
Set an example for my children.
Right.
You know what I mean? A virtuous woman is everything.
Right.
So, but you can't be virtuous with a blunt in your mouth. You
Right.
can't be virtuous with a cigarette
That's
in your mouth,
heavy.
smelling like Black and Miles. That's not cute.
That's heavy.
That's not cute.
That's heavy.
And the men that thinks it is cute, probably not the men for you.
And let me ask you a question. I heard recently a sister, she decided that
some type of pressure.
this type of brother that she found in the UPK wasn't her type of brother. So she went out and tried to find somebody in the world. You know what I'm saying? Now, this may be a true story or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
But somebody that walks that type of life, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I would say it's offensive. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people in the world, they going to treat you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be your take on the story like that, or situation like that? Like, if somebody was to say, I don't want to be with those guys. I want to try Joe Blow, John Doe.
Ladies, get you a Isupk man. For real. Hopefully I'll find one. If not, then that's the most high. But they're unbeatable. They're trained to treat women with a certain level of respect.
Right.
They're gonna compliment you. They're gonna say thank you. They're gonna say, they're helping me out right now. Like,
Right.
I got
Sister got a flat
I got
tire.
a flat right now.
Right.
Three.
Shout out Mataza Pie in the car.
Right. Another officer just left. They got our back, sis. They really do. And they try to bring a man into this. I mean, you can try it, but it's best to find someone already in the truth. They're unbeatable, and they'll make a wife out of you, and not, it won't throw you away. It won't throw you away, and you can count on that.
Right. All right, sister. This was an excellent interview.
How'd I do?
You did excellent. Like, I mean, you one of the first interviews, you know what I'm saying, that I got as a sister. You know what I mean? And it's heavy to hear your perspective, because we don't really get a chance to see a woman perspective. You know what I'm saying? You might blow up. This might be a viral video. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, your perspective and your knowledge is so heavy. You know what I'm saying, to people that walk your walk of life. You know what I mean? And you don't just play a small part. You play a big part in the whole nation. You know what I mean? So the water to you, sister.
So water for allowing me to be on your first one.
Yeah, of course we appreciate you. All right, so is it so did you revise your thing? Is there anything you want to say to them out there?
Get into class.
Right.
Isupk. Isupk. Get into class, and it'll change your life. I promise you.
That's right.
I promise.
All right, sister. Thank you, sis. Shalom, sis. All right.
We got represent for the culture. Niggas coming out here with all this funny color hair, skinny jeans and shit. Fuck that,
shit
nigga.
is
We
fucking
taking it back
gay.
to the fringes. Motherfucking Spikes, nigga, representing for the Hebrews.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
real,
Angry
nigga.
Black
Yeah.
Man Media,
That's
nigga.
how
We
we
getting it
do.
in. We bringing that
Know what
real
I mean?
shit back.
That's
I
for
match my
real.
guns with the sneaks. That's my fashion week. Go ask the streets. Dog, we got massive beef. We pass elite. Play this on blast, repeat. Let it go worldwide, let the masses peep. I don't care if she thick or her ass petite. She want war with the D, she a casualty. Long as she don't got no limits like I'm Master P. Fucking bitches! Big star! No, do that shit over again.
You not one of the best to ever step on the scene. I'm super nice, I do it right. You acting stuck in between. I'm probably drunk off moonshine, but never fuck with the lean. Came a long way from popping the green. You preach, nigga, and we true beasts, nigga. We get up and get mean. I got a body shot, the rupture your spleen. Can never fuck with the team. My straight jazz up a gusset, it clean. And like some bowl of water come with the steam. Shit, I'm vicious with mine. They pressing balls back, skip and rewind. Niggas that listen, never missing the line.